the game, cause see the boxing voice.
I just want to transition back into obviously Sadam and a possible Bradley matchup. There's been mention since the rules line that maybe he's lost something, that he isn't the same guy. He's been taking damage. They seen the eye in the Chavez fight. They, heard the not rumors, because Bradley said he got concussed in the Paratnikov fight. And then, what do you think? Is Bradley still the same Bradley? Or, he hasn't taken much punishment outside of those two fights,
right,
for people to be saying these things. What's your opinion?
Well, I would think that was just a bit premature. Although when he fought Ruslan, it was a brutal fight. I mean, it was brutal. And he's been touched a little bit here and there. When Vargas hit him with that right hand, that was a big shot. It shook him up. And you always have to look and say, well, that might have taken a little bit more. This is a game of attrition. Boxing is the science of attrition. Now, to coin a phrase from Floyd Mayweather, the reason why I'm here so long is because I don't let them beat me up. You're not going to beat me up and you're not going to tear me down. And some fighters who fight with their heart and their head, well, we know traditionally they don't last forever. And if they do, you'll see the wear and tear start to show itself as being evident fight by fight. Now, Bradley, I think that he's had some tough ones with the Ruslan, a little bit here and there with Chavez. Pacquiao, so-so. I mean, literally, I wouldn't say that he absorbed lots of damage in those two bouts, but it's still fights that are building. So, do I think he might have lost a step? Maybe he lost a pinch of a step. not a full step by a long shot, maybe a pinch. Enough to cause him to be like, okay, this guy's ready for the plucking. Don't think it. Don't even expect it. You have to be ready for Bradley. You have to be 150%. If you're not, you're going to have a bad night.
Now, obviously, he's looked his best when he was allowed to box. Really, the only time we've seen Bradley look bad is when they apply a little bit of pressure.
Right.
But he could take it. Obviously, he showed that in the Ruslan fight. But both he being such a good boxer and Sadam, what would be the game plan there? You would have two guys, I guess, it'll be a chess match. So how do you combat that?
Well, I like that. I like that characterization, a chess match. We have to be flawless. We have to be very creative with our movement and with our punches. Our jab would have to be paramount because Timmy has a good jab when he's firing it. And we'd have to get combinations going and not be there after we finish with him. So all the necessaries, all the particulars that make Sadam the athlete that he is will have to be on showcase that day.
Do you think he has the agility Sadam does? That is, the agility and the speed to be able to play counterpuncher? Because there are numerous times when Timmy gets wide. When he wants to try and hurt you, his punches are telegraphed.
Oh yeah, I definitely believe that we could control the action if we were just conceptualizing counterpunching, just counterpunching Timmy all night. But Sadam has a fire in his heart when he's fighting, and I sometimes have to tell him, curtail it, because if he gets hit, he wants to fight. Like, you took my lunch money, we're fighting now. Forget about it. I'm going to the principal's office. I'm going to get suspended. We're fighting. You just have to maintain the control. So you use an aggressive stance that can create the opportunities for him to use his quick hands and quick feet. Presents itself. The ability to make him pay after he makes a mistake, or if he punches a little wide, presents itself, he'll take advantage of that also.
Is it kind of the perfect scenario for you guys? I mean, that you get to fight if it happens, you get to fight a pound for pound guy, a guy with so much notoriety in the sport of boxing, but that doesn't present, I guess, an intimate knockout for you.
Well, I mean, it's a fantastic opportunity. Myself, you always prepare for everything and anything. I mean, okay, we say Timmy is not the biggest puncher, but he's hurt people. So we don't want to get into the mind frame of, oh, we don't have to worry about him, but this. You worry about everything that you do in that ring so that you don't make a mistake. You don't get comfortable. And that's when I think Sadam will shine his brightest.